Ron and Lana are having a conversation. Lana says, "Isn't it mad that birds don't feel the electricity because of the gravity?" Lana thinks birds don't have gravity because they fly. Ron then explains that everything on the earth has gravity or else things will float. Ron tells her birds fly because of their wings. And Lana goes, "Oh yeah." As they're having this conversation, we see Ron's dad and Ron's friend and Lana's mom and Lana's friend entering the villa. Lana and Ron then see their family waving from the terrace, so they quickly rush to them. Ron and Lana are so happy to see their family. Lana's family talk to her. Her mom says she really likes Ron for her, and her friend tells her that she deserves all this happiness with Ron. She also tells Lana how she felt in the beginning. You know how Ron was getting to know the other girls. Lana said that deep down inside she knew Ron was always with her. The conversation with Ron and his family went like this. Ron's dad says he really likes Lana. They ask where she lives and if he's going to move there. Ron shakes his head no, and Ron's friend says he can't believe he has a girlfriend. Ron then tells Lana to come down, so she and her family can meet his. The families talk. They talk about Ron and Lana's final date. Lana's mom talks about how Ron redeemed himself. Ron apologizes because he's sure he made Lana cry a couple times. Then the families leave. The next families to come in was Shaq and Tanya's. For Tanya, her mom and aunt came. And for Shaq, his sister and friend came. This was their reaction when they saw their family walk in the door. Shaq and Tanya are so happy to see their families. Tanya thought that in the beginning she was going to be a player and be like, "F them boys." But then she found Shaq. She says to her family that he'll do everything for her, and you know how when they look at you, you just know he loves you. Shaq asks his friend and his sister what they thought of Tanya. His friend was the first to speak. He says that Tanya did him dirty sometimes and that it was so hard to watch for everyone back home. But at the end of the day, Shaq's happiness is what matters. Shaq's sister was next to speak. She told Shaq that she's the protective sister and seeing Tanya doing Shaq dirty was hard to watch. She tells Shaq that he was too quick to forgive Tanya. She tells him that she knows how big Shaq's heart is, but next time he shouldn't be so forgiving. But as long as he's happy, she's happy. It's time for the families to meet. Tanya's family tells Shaq that they've seen their ups and downs and how they picked up the pieces, and for them that's love. And then they told him that they already talked to her about Casa. And they all laugh. Shaq says his sister also had a few words to tell Tanya. And that she's lucky because this is the nice sister. Shaq's sister said that it was hard seeing Shaq emotional because she knows how he is. When he loves someone, he gives 110%. And she just wants the person that he's with to be the same. Tanya's family said, when Tanya came out with Martin during Casa, they fell off their couch. That they felt so bad for Shaq. Then they joke saying if Shaq wanted they could slap Tanya for him. The next family to come in was Tom and Sammy's. For Tom, his mom and sister came, and for Sammy, her mom and sister came. They both got so happy seeing their families. Both families are so happy for them. Sammy's mom asks Tom about Casa and he says that Casa was a low point for him. Both families liked that Sammy put Tom in his place after Casa was over. Sammy's mom wants Tom to go to karaoke with them. The next family to come in was Kai and Sanam's family. For Kai, his mom and stepdad came in. And for Sanam, her mom and best friend came. They're all so happy and hugged each other. The families meet and Sanam tells Kai's mom that they raised such a good guy because Kai is always taking care of her. And Sanam's mom tells Kai that out of all the guys there, he's the most mature. The last families to come in was Jesse and Will's family. For Jesse, her mom and sister came in, and for Will, his dad and brother came in. They all hug. Jesse's sister said that Jesse and Will are so different, but that's why it's working out for them so well. Will apologized to Jesse's family for how he acted in Casa. He said that he felt really bad and the thought of losing Jesse because of his actions scared him. And Jesse's mom told Will that Jesse's dad loved them so much and he wants them to get married. Will's family says that being there with them, you can definitely feel that they love each other. They get a text that says all islanders need to go to the fire pit immediately. They have an ad break, and here's the funny part. They leak who got dumped during the ad break for the After Sun. Once they sent Jesse and Will home, the remaining 4 couples make a toast and then they get a text congratulating them on making it to the final.